to let you all in on a little secret last segment. This is week 15, episode 15, session 15, part 2, the second part. This is a 4-part thing. And if you look up in the third along, you'll see another cat. I'm told, though I'm not really, believing it, that this is a separate cat to the one you saw before. I really think Kal-El is just trying to boost the ratings by putting cats in it. So the party has set off from Haven with a general notion to head north and malarkey about in the forests. Not entirely sure on what they want to do there, but do you have an idea of who's going to be leading and who's going to be scouting for the party as a whole?
That
How
would be the
many
monk.
I was gonna scout.
stealthing and scouting? Yeah. How
Who's
many
got the best
days does
athletics,
it? Maybe me.
What's your athletic score?
+5.
Yeah, you probably got the best athletics. All right.
How many days was it? 3 days before you roll it or choose a new?
3 days before you choose a new one. Yeah.
So the plan is to try to go north fairly quickly, and if we have trouble finding our way, to switch to survival.
Okay, dokes.
Uh,
So, are you going
see?
to be rolling up an athletics check then?
Yes.
Okay, before you do that,
Let's
could you
see.
roll a d100, and I'll tell you what the weather is this wonderful, beautiful dawn day. Let me see. What did you just roll? 30. Yeah, it's a wonderful, beautiful dawn day, and with a 7, you have an available two travel. No, one. Wow. Whew. I
Yep.
think that's the first.
I rolled
you have,
2.
You have
2 plus
one
5.
travel action. You have choice between Endure, spend travel action to ignore bad weather, Quicken Pace, double movement for the day, Bolster,
We'll do that.
advantage on athletics and acrobatics, or Face Danger. Roll on the encounter chart. So, who's scouting? Did we get an answer on that? And you probably
Tal is
want the
scouting.
person with the best perception for this.
Mhm.
Tal?
Yep.
And your perception is?
It is a +5.
Ooh, nifty.
So
Excellent.
just roll up whenever you tell, or
No. I'm only after your passive perception.
okay.
Which is 15. So, and I would normally ask for your stealth, but you have a donkey with you. I mean, I imagine this is how Shrek feels when he walks around trying to do his dragon slaying. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see if I do this. Yeah, there we go. So, welcome if you're watching to the map. And I should probably get my GM map up. So, to try and stream it a bit, Mary, if you're pushing forward, right? You're doubling pace.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, so if you could just roll 4d100, and then we'll see where you end up.
Disregard the noise I just made. The cat just jumped out of my arms.
Ah!
Can I roll them as one roll, or should I roll with a plus?
Just 1d100. Enter. Just 1d100
Okay.
4 times. Okay. Okay. And roll another d100. Just seeing if this goes a bit quicker. If you roll on the encounters when you set off. Not sure if it does. Because I have to check anyway, so it takes forever. What do you roll there? A 36? 36 is an interesting result. 36. 36. So, if you want to just move yourself 2 hexes in the direction of your choosing. Is that the direction of your choosing? Interesting choice.
Is that plains or desert?
What you're standing on? It's
Yeah.
grassy hill.
Grassy hill. Okay.
Why is everything so difficult to find? Because I'm an idiot and I made it complicated. Why did I do that? Only I will know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's pleasant enough. Yeah, let's see. Duh, 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 duh. Okay. So, as you're walking along, you get to the top of the hills, and it's looking out across the view to the north. And up here on the hill, you can see there's a little farmstead, tiny little cottage, and there's a fellow standing out in front, like not tilling, hoeing some rows of plants, and he friendly waves at you, goes, "Hello," as you walk by.
We wave as well.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, buddy?
Ah, well, really good. You headed
It's good to hear.
you headed north.
Yeah, man, we head north to go and find some magical elven wine or something.
Ooh, magic! I'll have no truck of it. That's where
No,
the damnable wee folk come from, magic. They'll sour your milk and kill your cows, as sure as the sky is blue.
what
Azorda
about my
just
magic? My druidic magic that will, you know, help
Druids,
with your
they ain't nothing but
farms.
hogwash and child stories.
I whisper to the group. Let's beat the shit out of him.
Let's move on.
I'm
Shall
up
we?
for it.
Oh, come on, please. It'll be fun.
2 votes for yes.
If you
2 votes,
try,
so
I'll beat you
yes.
myself.
Could she win? Like, what level are you, real quick?
3.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
Just means we have to strike quick.
It does. Well, Monk, what do you say?
Let's move on.
Oh. All right. Fine.
Is there any water nearby? Like just like a source of water near the
Yeah,
farmer?
there's a well.
No, it needs to be visible, like a puddle or something. I don't know.
Nah, it's pretty bright morning.
Okay. I was gonna
Alright, so we
scare him.
can. We should keep moving.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you just want to move another 2 hexes. Okay. So as you continue moving north, you pass by a ruined farmstead just down there. It's a burnt out husk. You can see the embers and timbers, and it's clear that once upon a time a little farmstead stood out here, but there is no more. And as you continue moving north from Haven, the ground becomes coarse, like this scrappy kind of grass that looks not very fertile, not good for farming, and just kind of rough. But as the sun climbs, nothing else appears to beset you with horrors. So keep on going.
Keep on keeping on.
2 again?
Yep, you're still on the quickened pace.
Yep.
So yeah, you continue moving north. Nothing much is going on. It's all good, and nightfall approaches.
Yeah.
So
Let's rest.
So yeah, so you set out from Haven and set a blistering pace, covering what lesser mortals would have taken 2 days to do. You triumphantly stride out across the ground, up the hill, down the hill, up some more hills, down some more hills, and the night air begins to settle on you. And here, west of the river, it's quite hot. It's quite warm climate over here. So there's not really that much need for blankets and tents, but you light a fire just for the kind of the nice hearty crackle to roast your little lamb chops on as you sit down. Does anyone have a scene they would like to do for inspiration? This can be a in-character interaction, or a flashback, or something from your backstory. Just a little scene, and someone can ask you a question on it, and then both of you get inspiration, and it's really good.
I actually do have a second story, but I'd rather not. I'd rather let somebody else do the thing at first, rather than tell my story twice in 2 games immediately.
I might as well just do it if no one else is jumping to it.
Excellent.
Excellent. So I guess we'll have a little flashback here. And in the flashback, you see Tal sitting before this great tree, and it looks hundreds of years old. And she looks like she's meditating, maybe praying in front of it. And it looks like this tree has the faces of various elves either carved into it or almost grown into it. Where she has this really brief, horrific vision of darkness, and she sees like dead earth, and she sees just people killed, general badness, right? And then she sees a flash of the bridge that she came across to arrive in Haven. That's where we are.
Okay. And does someone
Any
have a question?
I wanted to ask something, but it's not exactly like. when when you said the trees with the elven faces, right? The first thing that came to my mind was like, you know, in the Green Lantern comics when he's in that meditative stance and he's like in the space and shit, and there's like all of the guys on the trees, not trees, the huge seats, and they're the green guys. Is that scene reminiscent of that?
I think it's more, not quite. It's more like sitting in front of a tree, big tree, and like in the trunk of the tree, like they're like it looks like their faces on it. They're not moving or anything; they just are.
So it's just
okay.
this,
I thought that was
really
like
big one tree.
Yeah, one really big tree, bunch of faces.
The image in
on
my
it.
mind was that there were several trees and that each one had a face on it. Like, yeah. It was a really funny thought, but never mind. Disregard.
No worries.
Are the faces carved, or do they seem to have been grown naturally?
It looks like they've grown naturally from the tree.
Okay.
So at least in our recollection.
Okay, so Tal and Obo, both of you get inspiration, which is wonderful. And because I can, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like in this scene, we see Tal having this vision, these brief flashes of an impending doom. When the vision ends, what face do we see on Tal? Like that momentary flash before we return to the present. What do we see?
She is extremely startled. So it's probably something of like she was like sitting there peacefully meditating, and then probably fell backwards or something, like just completely shocked, like scrambled back, and kind of had to collect herself. Like she was very frightened. Like she knew she had to do something about it though, and quickly thereafter set off to Haven.
Okay. Interesting. So, Mary, could you please roll a d100? Ooh, interesting. Doubles. So, the warp opens up, and blood begins to pour from the sky. Oh wait, this isn't Dark Heresy.
Nope.
So, the sun rises and paints a blood red stain across the land as the rising sun does in the dawn. It's very pretty and picturesque, and little bits of foggy steam rise off the damp grass as the morning heat awakens you. The fire which you've been huddled round is now mere embers, and it's time to press on. So you're no longer... Pardon me. Give me a moment.
For these D100 tables, is it better for us to roll low, or is it better to roll high? Like, actually, it's not really better or worse.
You know, it depends.
High is more interesting, I think. Often.
I feel like
for the-
high is more the enemy creatures and low is more the NPC creatures.
Where are the dragons located on this list?
Well, that's
Rolling
just,
200s in a row.
That's just if you roll a, between 20 and 80 is an ancient red dragon. It's just usually
Wait,
flying
there
so
is
high you
actually
never notice.
an ancient red dragon on the... Okay, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't.
Well,
Let's just continue.
it's only on the special Kal-El encounter table.
So he's not
Wouldn't
allowed
it
to
be
roll.
a green dragon, not a red dragon?
No, the green dragon rang up his friend and went, yo, Erebus, Erebus, yeah, this little oboe fellow. Yeah, he ran off west. Yeah, I can't be bothered flying out that way. Could you incinerate him for me? Oh, thanks, Erebus. You're the
God.
best. Click.
Dragon bounty hunters.
So how many D100s should I roll now? Is it 2 or 4?
Well, just move a hex and roll one,
Okay.
and then do that 4 times.
Oops. That was one too many. Mhm.
Keep on keeping on.
I like how safe it is.
It's perfectly fine. Why would it be
It's a beautiful day.
horrible?
It's a nice, wonderful day.
All you have to do is walk
No.
south and we'll be back in town.
I
It's
think you
perfect.
can move back there. That would be good. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, because that's 5 rolls.
Okay,
But
one too many. Sorry.
I think from here.
Uh,
I think from here.
no,
You can,
yeah, 6, right. Because the
I
first
imagine this
one
is
was for
the,
the night, right?
Yeah.
No, 77 was for the night. Wasn't it?
Yeah, that is right. 80, 70. Anyway, when you get to on top of the hill, you see something
That's
worth
fine.
stopping. So.
Yeah, great.
I'm really good at this travel business. So as you get to the top of the hill, you have a view down into the little woods below, and you can see smoke rising from inside the forest.
Investigate. Investigate.
Let's. Absolutely.
Is this like forest fire smoke or
No,
campfire
this seems
smoke?
like multiple campfires or
Okay.
chimneys or something that suggests civilization, perhaps. And it's just rising from between the trees. And I think you see this as you're like beginning to set up for the night, because I think that's the right amount. Hang on, let me just make sure it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, you still got you still got time today. So if you wanted to head into the forest today, that'd be cool.
Let's go check
What
it
do you
out,
all
guys.
say?
Let's go check it out.
Okay, let's check it out.
Maybe we should
This
tie up
is
the
the-
donkey.
Last one for the
yeah,
day.
maybe we should tie up the donkey and just leave it somewhere.
Can we do that in the hex?
Yeah.
So before we go to close.
I'm perfect.
Should we leave someone with it, or
Can-
should we?
Go into the hex and just have it.
Can we
like,
attempt to
yee-haw.
like hide away the donkey whilst we do like put it in a
Yeah.
hidden-ish kind of place? And
You can tie it up to a tree and see if a tiger comes along and eats it.
yeah. Oh, actually, can I write a druidic message?
Yeah. Does it
On, like,
say
one of
if
the
you're
trees?
a tiger, please don't eat this donkey?
No, just I want to tell other druids to look after it.
Okay. If you're reading this, I am dead. Please look after Blinky. He was very loyal for the 2 days which I knew him. He didn't hate me
Yes.
like the villagers.
Yes, this is exactly what I write.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. So you I think Mike. Not Mike. Kalel. If you could make a stealth check for the donkey, that would be grand. Just roll a stealth check, your stealth. And we'll see if the donkey's still there when you come back.
On a 1, it just screeches out for miles around. No. Oh, stealth donkey.
That's
Not too bad.
bad.
Sneaky donkey.
Played.
And then with a perception, okay, perception of 15. So as you head into the forest, it's quite dark as the sun's beginning to set, and it's casting a low light which is obscured by the nearby hills. And inside the forest, it's not a particularly thick forest, so every now and again you get your bearings by looking to see where the smoke is and moving towards it. And Kalel, you're an elf. I think you're the first one to notice the obvious signs that something is amiss. You walk past a area where several trees have just been hewn Like big axe blows have cut them down. There are bits where stumps of trees have been ripped out of the ground, and you can see like frayed knots of rope that suggest that like people have tied rope around them and uprooted them and then hacked them while they've been fallen. You look up in the canopy of the trees and you can see where the trees have fallen down, and there are big footprints, not elven at all, big clumpy footprints. And there's like drag marks that suggest that these trees were felled and then dragged in the direction you're going. You can also see areas where the trees have been burnt, as though like a torch is being put to them, but they haven't gone up in flames.
Can I roll like an investigation check or something to like make sense of what all this means?
You know you're. I think there's no investigation needed here. You know that you're somewhere where there is like an
Something
undertaking.
big.
People are cutting down trees for something, and you know it's not elves. Like elves have this innate respect for life.
How
This
big are
seems
the
like the work of
footprints?
humans. Ugh.
Ugh, humans. Ew. Gah. Yeah, but,
I mean, investigating the tracks though. Yeah, give me an investigation check because you might be able to tell something from maybe the tracks or the tool marks.
Can I do that?
that's what I was going for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Do
either
you
or,
do it?
whichever
You
one
do it.
has the best roll, and you can gain advantage from the
Ugh.
advantage saves
Is
you
it
there.
investigation
get
or is
advantage?
it
Oh, yeah.
survival to look
No,
at the
investigation.
tracks?
Because this is just the
Okay.
investigating area. So
Are we
we'll
are
just
we all
we'll
allowed
just
to investigate or no?
no we'll just use
Okay.
oboes.
You
but
just gave
with
me advantage, and then
from
I
helping
got
out.
yeah.
So with the 16, you can see that the tool marks on the trees aren't the tool marks of like a lumberjack's axe. They're not the right cut. It looks more like someone's used a battle axe or something of that nature to hack these trees down. It seems more brute violence was used to
That's
deforest this
horrible.
area than
Do that kind of thing
lumberjacks.
to weapons.
It's not horrible. I believe what's going on is. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on.
And you can see these heavy footprints. They're iron shod boots. Like they're heavy and they suggest like large creatures, like 7-8 feet muscle bound people. You don't think
if-
these are humans. You think this is something else.
If there's
Are
someone
they too big
that's
to be
kind
giant
of
feet?
sneaky, could someone have a peek
They're
before
much
we
too
go in? I mean, I'm
sorry.
very noisy when I walk, so I might not be the best one to do that.
Tal will try and get it closer.
They're much too small to be giants. Giants are massive. They're like giants. You see the trees parting when they come.
Okay.
Right.
These are just big.
Hmm.
So
Alright,
so
let's hope
Tal,
they're
what
not
are
lions.
you up to?
I'm being the stealthiest person alive. Or so I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's subjective.
So is the plan everyone waits here at this scene and you investigate alone, or is the plan you advance as a group and then when you begin to see something that looks like you might investigate, you range a bit ahead to see what it is?
I think more the second one. I don't
You
I'm
think
gonna
go-
go with
yeah.
him because I have a pretty good stealth, and I feel like if he gets in trouble, he could use the help.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'll go
Obo,
along, but hang back a bit.
So Obo, could you roll a stealth as well?
May the dice gods be in my favor.
They are.
Ooh. And your prayer was answered.
Or so they thought. So I think as the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to come visible in that like half hazy way where the sun's still shining but it's gone far enough away that you can begin to see them through the underbrush, you come up on stonework. You see some elegant stone pillars jutting out of the ground, and you can see clear elvish handiwork. There are like leaves wrapped around them, carved out of stone, that almost look so vibrant as to be real. and you can see more of these heavy footprints that suggest activity. And as Mary and Caldron, as you hang back a bit, and Obo and Tal move up, you see a figure moving in your view. Maybe 7 or 8 feet tall, big, muscle-bound, with a large, heavy axe in his hand. It seems more like some sort of monster than a man. As you look at his face, he has like this bald head covered in scars and this snarling visage with fangs jutting out of his lower lips.
Do I recognize what that is?
Just roll a d20. We'll see how good your fairy tale. No.
It's a gnome.
It's definitely
Yes,
not.
that over there.
Clearly.
All right there, Mr. Monkman. I know exactly what that is. That's a gnome. It's one of them,
Tal,
one of them forest
you
gnomes.
know it's an orc. It's you know half orcs. Those things you not very rare. Like, well, not very common, but you know about them. Half orcs are the progeny of orcs, and that's an orc. You'd bet your money on it. Well, maybe not all your money. The light's
Well-
fading a bit, but some of your money.
But at
Well,
least
yes,
some of
significant
that over
portion.
there, that is a forest gnome. Those are the most dangerous creatures alive. We must. Well, I mean, they're not that dangerous. I could be wrong, though.
I
Mhm.
think you might be. That's definitely an orc. We should bring the others. There are probably more of them.
Hmm.
Like the
Orcs,
spoiling
cruel
this
recreations of elves. Disgusting. And so I leave and head back with Mr. Monkman, and we meet up with the other two. I
Yeah, and
imagine.
the others.
So we're in conversation like, do you think they're dead yet? Do you think we have to go back?
I don't know. I don't see anything, and I haven't heard any screams.
I saw Obo
Break through the
disappear.
bushes. We're not dead yet. You're not done.
There are.
So-
Just dive into the underbrush after we get startled.
There are at least several orcs up ahead. Should probably exercise caution. I'm not sure what they're doing here, other than
Okay.
spoiling the forest.
Well, I believe from the stonework we can gather that this just might be the rumored fortress which the wine lives in, so we might want to go get the donkey before it gets murdered.
We could bring it closer. We'll have to keep a better eye on it, though.
That's also an option. So we're gonna go get the donkey? Plus the cart, plus the kegs?
If we do,
As
there's
long
no way.
as the orcs don't hear us coming with the donkey.
That
but,
might be the issue. We might as well take care of them now.
Then maybe we should do that.
Do we know anything about orcs? If they are, do I think they are bad people or bad creatures? Or
Like, just roll a d20.
That might be.
Let's see what
That
you know.
might be a history check.
Yeah, just roll a d20. It's just common fairy tales. 17. You know that orcs are a brutish race of thugs, mercenaries, and warmongers. They are to a man parched by the evil sire that that runs in their blood. Orcs are vile creatures, and it is exceedingly rare that one of them manages to break their nature.
I see, we would be doing some good if we clear them out, I think.
Sounds good. Let's go. Then let's get right into the news.
Do we want a plan, or should I just charge in?
Plans?
I'll charge in then.
Plans. How far away is the thing again?
Oh, well, it's off in the distance. You scouted ahead, now you scouted back. It's a distance.
10, 20
However
minute walk?
far you want it to be.
Okay. Because I can only turn into an animal for so long, so I turn into a lion.
Okay, so describe this. What's it look like when you shift form into that of a baser animal?
Okay, well first my cat's trying to claw up my leg. But aside from that, Um,
We can
so
demonstrate.
basically,
I thought this is
like
only big.
I turn to the group and I'm like, all right then, let's go. And then I turn around and just my whole body just contorts and shifts and like what used to be a half elf has now turned into a lion within the span of like 3 seconds of and then lion and then roar. I am a lion now. I am a very big cat. I am now going to walk.
And there was no warning about this, was there?
Nope. You should all be very alarmed.
So Galdrin's just
yes.
like backpedaling, screaming profanities. Just like, what the?
Lynn now definitely
I
has
turn to
her
the
shield
group who's
out.
probably all like, you know, very alarmed, and I like motion my head in the direction of Blaze.
Hmm. And we
Yeah.
start walking.
Okay.
After
So,
brief
what's the
startling.
plan here? Is the plan you get close enough to this orc and you just burst through the trees, charging towards it? Are you wanting to sneak up as close as possible and like jump out of a bush upon it, or are you like getting at range as soon as you can see it through the trees and poking it off? What's the operation here?
Charging recklessly as a lion, pounce on it, kill it immediately. Let's hope nothing else comes out of the woodwork.
I will charge as well.
Okay, ducks.
Yeah.
Galdrin's gonna like hang back about 60 feet.
So
Just a random number.
Yeah, I think we can move this over to the battle, and if you all just want to roll up some initiatives, that would be great. You should see your little tokens. Doop doop doop, and doop
Where are you, Nish? There you are.
doop doop doop, doop doop.
Oh,
Oh, great.
Ugh. Oh, actually, hold on. I should roll the initiative as if I'm the lion. That's right. Oh, the lion has the same amount of dex as I do. Never mind.
so you can basically
Um,
say that you're fast as a lion at all times.
What?
And if you just want to be so kind as to Mary and Jeff, could you both roll stealth checks as well?
Okay, stealth check, stealth check.
Should I roll a stealth check, or am I going off of the stealth
you're
check
going
that I
off the
did before?
previous one.
I mean, I now do have a higher passive stealth, so
That's fine. I'm still going.
I'm
off your
increasing it.
previous one.
I mean, I did
I am
roll
just
a 24.
nailing these.
Okay.
I got no bonus to dex, and I'm just nailing these rolls.
I
I
rolled
have
24, guys, so I'm
disadvantage,
good.
so 13.
So let me see what am I looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. Doop. Okay, and Caldrin, you said you wanted to be 60 feet back from the group, so just move
Yeah.
yourself 60 feet, right?
Right?
Yeah. X is the creature.
Okay,
As far back from where it is as you wish to be.
okay, so all I have to do is move one space forward. I can not hold my action, but prepare an action, right?
We're just going off. You've charged in. You will have a surprise round though, so don't
Okay.
worry.
Yay!
If we're gonna have a surprise round, I just throw out a firebolt.
Yeah, well, wait.
Like I wave my.
Wait.
How close are we
There we go.
when this surprise round
Oh.
starts?
It starts at this
Oh,
distance.
wait.
Yeah.
Why is
Why is
Cauldron?
Caldron massive and not
Because the lion's
gnomish?
large.
Because
Cool.
of what?
A lion. It's a large creature. It's big.
Yeah, but
You
Cauldron
made
isn't the
Caldron
druid.
big and
Oh,
not
wrong
me.
person.
The shortest character just became the largest token.
Meow. There we go.
This is magic, people. This is really magic.
I know. So, Caldron, what you do? Your go. Charge out of the woodwork, and you see this orcish warrior look up, confused, and then go, ah!
Whoa, wait.
I roll back.
Cauldron isn't gonna charge out of the woodwork ever. He's gonna
You
be
charge
trying.
out of the woodwork.
Yeah, charging it, man. Come on, don't be a pussy.
Okay. Well,
I
You
mean,
slink
roar.
out behind
Yeah.
the rest of your companions, which are
So I
charging
rush-
out of the woodwork.
I rush out of the bushes. My arcane focus held high, which is a wrench.
I love it
Excellent.
already.
Nice.
And from the tips of the, is there a specific word for the tips of the wrench, where you're actually The tips, like
The
it just
orcs.
heats up to red, like red hot, and then a firebolt just shoots forward.
Roll it up.
Okay, so let's see if these spells work.
If they don't, you can always just roll another d20.
Firebolt. Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Leo here is going to be my spirit animal, by the way, for
That's
this fight.
nice.
So.
he's got slammed in the face by a firebolt.
Nice.
I think that's
10
right.
plus. What?
It's a D10 for firebolt.
No. The attack. You rolled a 10 and you've got plus 10 from somewhere?
Wait, where? Okay, so maybe I put something wrong here.
Have you got. What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 3.
And proficiency bonus plus 2. Have you put a plus 5 in there as that
Okay,
calculation?
okay.
It does it
I'm-
automatically. It's a 50.
Okay,
Cool.
so
Your
okay.
ball of fire slams into this orc, and you hear a howl of pain as its flesh melts beneath your onslaught. Lynn, what do you do? You see this orc
I rush
ablaze
forward.
amid the trees.
So that's 1, 2. I can pretty much get to him and do nothing.
Cool. Go for it. Boop. Omo, or should I say Liono, what do you do?
Lionel?
Yeah, because you're a lion.
Liobo.
Quickly, I'm just going to put in like a second health bar because, you know, I'm a lion currently and it doesn't affect
Oh, that's
my
okay. I'll just write it
first
down on
health.
paper. Roll up your health as a
I'm
lion.
I have 26 health as a lion.
Roll it up.
Huh?
Roll 4d10.
Oh, you want me to
plus four.
roll?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, you
I
wanna
was just
roll
going
us
to take
out?
the base number, but alright.
No. Shapeshifting, I always let people roll so that they can screw themselves over by having mediocre health.
That's why you
Oh.
get too
32,
used to it.
see?
Kind of backfired on you.
That's
Backfires?
nice.
Never. Now he's overconfident. So next time he does it, he'll get 8. It'll be wonderful. So what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go.
what do I do? Oh, I am. So, I rush, because I'm a lion, I rush up, let's say, to about here before jumping at him via long jump and then doing the pounce double attack. So,
Cool.
doing one bite and one claw. Oh, no, the claw first and then the bite.
No. What do you want about? It's
What?
you make a claw attack. It's no double
Yeah.
attack. I don't know where you're getting this double attack from.
No, when you pounce, you can make a
If the
bite
lion
attack.
moves at least 20
for
feet
bonus.
forward in a straight line and hits with a claw attack, it may knock the target prone. Then it may make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Yes.
There's a big difference between getting 2 attacks and getting an extra one if you knock it prone. Big difference.
Alright, well, I rolled really well.
Because it'll be dead, so it won't matter. So roll
This
up
poor
roll
orc.
damage.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Claw damage is a d6, I mean, but it's dead. So you pounce on it, and I think as your claws like land on its chest, it falls back. Its back slams against the underbrush, and its skull just cracks open as your fangs rip its throat out. It's very much dead. It is a dead orc. A single
So-
orc is dead.
Here's the question: was there any real sound in the 10 seconds this orc died?
Let's see.
I know there was
I imagine
light from the
it growled.
firebolts. There-
I think there wasn't that much sound. Like probably a.
Well, no. From memory, the orc screamed at me, and then, well, the orc screamed at Thing, and then I screamed at the orc. Or
Okay.
roared at the orc. So, yeah, I might just butcher this, but that's fine. I like butchering things.
I was
Especially as a
wondering if
massive fucking lion.
Okay.
I was just looking to see if we did like a stealth takedown.
Okay. So what's the plan now?
We
Are
continue
you-
through the place.
Okay. So everyone good?
I think so.
So I think
Regroup.
here's a good place to take another break.
Sure.
and we'll see what you see later on.
Yay.
Thank you all. If you've been watching, again, seek medical help. And see you all in 5 minutes. Thank you. Stare at your cameras, guys.